করোনা ভাইরাসের সংক্রমণে আতঙ্কিত চীন সহ গোটা পৃথিবী। এরই মাঝে কলকাতায় আজ চীনা বিশেষজ্ঞরা এই রোগ নিয়ে বিশেষ তথ্য প্রকাশ করল প্রেস ক্লাবে।
It has been very effectively controlled. As of now, if you like, I have these figures. I will show you the few handouts afterwards.
এই দুরারোগ্য ব্যাধি চীন থেকে সমগ্র পৃথিবীতে ছড়িয়ে পড়তে থাকে, কিন্তু চীনে এখন কিছুটা হলেও এই রোগ নিয়ন্ত্রণ করা গেছে, জানালেন এই বিশেষজ্ঞ।
As I show you at the very beginning, this is the chart, and this is the center, Hubei. All across the country now, very good. Now the most serious, still critical, but it's under critical control in the province. Wuhan city is where it was most severely hit, I think. Yeah, and as of yesterday, the newly confirmed case all across the country is 202, but 196 was in Hubei province, and among this 196, 193 was in Wuhan city. So Wuhan is still in a critical situation, but overall in the country it's quite effectively controlled.
So the scenario of coronavirus has impacted by any manner business community?
What?
Business community?
Business community.
It has been affected in any
Okay, of course.
impact?
Yes, the impact was certainly it's quite natural because it happened. The COVID-19 happened during Chinese Spring Festival. So people normally had fun and family reunion. They had from 7 days to half a month, some places even 1 month national holiday for business people, for the migrant workers. But because it was hit, so many people had to stay at home. So considering the spread, the country said that people can extend their holiday to 1 week to maybe 2 weeks. Now it is the time for the country for people to go back to work. So the overall situation is, as I said also at the very beginning, for the business, for the major business, the state-owned companies, the major state-owned companies, the medium-sized companies, the rate of resumption to work is 70.9%. That is huge. As before I came to this press conference, I heard from the Chinese news outlet that nationwide, the major key projects of China, manufacturing, trade, major infrastructure, basically they are resuming work. And what we are doing in the country is that due to the massive infrastructure capability to move people, bullet train for example, some of the coastal provinces have been able to move their workers from some of the western inland provinces to the coastal cities very quick. So basically I'm very optimistic. I see the optimism in China, even though we think that we still have to be very cautious. It's not over yet, but given the rate of resuming these business to work, it's very good.
Achha, I want to know, restriction on traveling, has it been removed?
This, as I said, from the very beginning, when the central leadership decided that the whole country should be rallied to fight this battle, many provinces, almost all provinces, raised their response grade from nothing to 8, the top level. at the very beginning. That is the 4 weeks ago. But now, unless Hubei province, where the situation is still critical, many of the other provinces, they have downgraded the response from grade A to grade B, some even C and D, the lower, very low. This is one overall situation. And in many other specific province, the province may differentiate cities and towns depending on the confirmed cases existing and also the number of cured. For example, in many of the provinces that are much less affected, they may be quite free to move people. But still, for Wuhan people, the restriction is very stringent.
It remains even today?
Even today, that is because we still, as I said just now, we are still having the most of the number of confirmed cases happening in Wuhan. We have to be very cautious that the community transmission should be more stringently controlled. And also we have to limit the spread from Wuhan to other places. That is the export of outflow. For other places, the measures they are taking is to limit the inflow. For example, those coastal provinces where most of the business are gradually returning work, they have to take very cautious measures in taking medicine, taking temperatures, in controlling their gatherings, and also in limiting sometimes the inter-community move of the people. So the grade level varies from province to province. But overall, as I said, from the center to the very outskirts, the situation
কলকাতা
is
থেকে গার্গী রায় রিপোর্ট,
Normal.
টাইমস বাংলা।